Good afternoon, St. John's United Methodist Church, Facebook friends, Vimeo friends, YouTube friends, inside the chapel here for our word of the day. And I just wanted to let you know and give you a heads up that we will likely be scaling back our word of the day to about 4 times per week. So I will offer 2 on Monday and Wednesday. Mike will offer 1 on Tuesday. Mike Norris, our youth director, and our pastoral intern, Grace Still, she will offer 1 on Thursday. So we're going to do that as we get ready to prepare ourselves to have in-person gatherings again. I am glad to announce that we are going to have in-person worship June 21st, Sunday, June 21st. We're still working out the details of what that in-person worship will mean and how it will be. And that's why it's very important for you, if you know you're part of this Facebook group or Facebook page, or you get an email from the church to fill out the survey, to please fill out the survey and give us your feedback. One of the challenges that we're running into, figuring out is if we do have multiple services, how will we clean in between those services? Or if we have them in multiple spaces, will people always be satisfied in those particular spaces? So your feedback is important. It'll be taken into consideration with the reopening committee. One of the ideas that has emerged is rather than, in the low summer attendance and kind of getting a sense that many of you will stay with us online for the foreseeable future, is to go down to 1 service in the summer. Of course, that's not necessarily finalized, but we would like your feedback, and we will probably, once we get that input, the committee will then make the decision what we're going to do for the summer at least. And of course, we are adaptable, and we are trying to bring not everybody's going to be perfectly happy with how things turn out, but we are doing the best to keep you safe and to be faithful to our call to worship together with charity and love. Charity is the King James word for love. It is, in Old English, kind of implied love, in the sense that it descended from the Latin word caritas. Caritas meaning care, concern, a deep love based on felt need. So in the words of Apostle Paul in 1 Corinthians 13, he says, if I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give away all that I have, and if I deliver my body to be burned, but have not love, I gain nothing. Now, love is patient and love is kind. Love is not jealous or boastful. It is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrong, but rejoices in the right. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. This got me thinking about another poem that I found in this treasury of poems. Author unknown, but the title of this small verse is Charity. There is so much good in the worst of us. There is so much bad in the best of us, that it ill behooves any of us to find fault with the rest of us. So in many ways, if we want to seek to make a change, to improve things, often we can look elsewhere and say, well, that person is to blame or this person is to blame, when what we really have to do is maybe take a look within ourselves. I hate to use this pop reference, and perhaps Michael Jackson is not the best reference, but he had a song called Man in the Mirror. So I did like the words. You could question, Michael Jackson's character or his behavior and his life, but the words go, man in the mirror is I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to make a change. Or you could say I'm starting with the woman in the mirror. I'm asking her to make a change. So the question is, with love, sometimes we are apt to think that it's always somebody else's problem, when we have to really take stock of ourselves and say, what can I do in this situation to show more love, to demonstrate more love, and to see what I can change in myself before I first seek to try and change others. Wouldn't our country be a much better place sometimes, or the world, really the world for that matter, if each and every one of us were responsible enough to say, I have the humility to admit that I don't know it all, and I'm not always right, and I want to take a look and change myself before I ask others to change. That's also an aspect of love, of charity, of great care and concern, and offering our best and our care and our concern to others without necessarily imposing our will on them. Well, everyone, I hope you have a blessed day. It's been good to be with you for the Word of the Day, and God bless you all. Absolutely. Jim, thanks for commenting. And until we meet again, God be with you.